Yo, Alldonefitness from Los Angeles, California. It's about 9 p.m. approximately on a brand new Monday. Walking with Cheat King himself.
Walking down 7th Street, about to hit the store. Food for less. The best deals in town.
Oh yeah, about to go grocery shopping to eat our last meals for the evening. Just wanted to, take this time to tell you a brief story about one of my most amazing competition years throughout the course of my career before turning pro. And this was the year of 2011, in which 2011 I competed 3 years. 3 guys caught me off guard there. 2011 I competed actually 3 times that year. Started off with the Alaska State Championships, and then I traveled out to the USA's in Las Vegas in the summertime during that year, and I concluded with the Nationals in South Beach, Florida, at the East Coast. So I did 3 competitions that year, and it had to be one of the most amazing learning experiences for me because I learned a lot of things on how I could be able to promote myself as a national athlete or as a competitor that had a name, which is important to anybody going to compete, especially at the national level. But also at the pro level. So I'm taking what I've learned throughout that year and applying it with what I'm about to do this year. But I wanted to share it with you because it can be very helpful and useful for you in helping you cover expenses for competition. And I'm not talking about competition expenses as far as food goes, but what I'm talking about are your competition expenses as for like tanning, preparation for what else on the day of the competition. It's tanning, registration, contest fees, you got travel expenses, lodging. All that stuff can add up, and just imagine I competed 3 times that year in 2011. So if I were to really calculate things, I think I spent somewhere close to almost $24,000 from Alaska to Vegas to Florida. So it was quite something that is going to take a budget. So that's that. But beyond that, I was in the transition in that year, it was such a great experience for me because I was able to overcome some of the hardships that I encountered that year. One of which I was in the process of transitioning from my job as an Allstate insurance agent to a coach or a trainer in the fitness industry. So I was in the process of transitioning jobs. Not only that, but I was injured in the spring, a little bit after the USA's, and it was a really bad injury that took some time and attention to heal. And this was about 8 weeks before the national level before the nationals in Florida. So, with that being said, those were some of the hard things I had to encounter for the year 2011, and yet it taught me so much about what I could do to better myself, even at the same time going through those kinds of situations. So, with that being said, I just wanted to give you a feel of what it felt like. I literally had to to go to the Nationals in 2011 at the end of the year without any money. I had a negative $300 to my account. Negative $300. And I struggled to find someone to help me out during that time. And luckily I found Sherry Ann and Team Zurcher now is what we call them. Sherry Ann and Brad, they allowed me to help train and coach them. And that's how Sherry Ann started competing. It was because of that help that time around. Thanks, Sherry Ann and Brad, for participating in that experience of mine in 2011. Along with that, I wanted to tell you that I literally was flying out that week to the Nationals without any place to stay, or no place to stay in mind. I was a little worried. I was a bit worried. That's Yaya sneezing. So, what, man? Is LA is getting to you or what? No. Oh, but I literally didn't know where I was going to stay at flying out to Florida, because I was spent, not only physically, but financially. I was financially spent. So, yeah. So, that was the year of 2011, and I wanted to help brainstorm with you and give you some ideas and some tips in which you can use, so that way you can better support yourself when it comes to your competition goals. So that way you can really fulfill them and not have to worry or go through the hassle that I went through, or the experience or the situation that I was in back in 2011. So I'm going to cut this video off because we're in the middle of the streets, and I'm going to explain to you these tips. So stay tuned as we go get our what? Food? Yeah. All right, get our food. That's right. Peace out.